Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so we're back with another update, recap, update, analysis. What is going on inside the market? And um, primary peer or currency is gold, right? That's what we trade. That's what I trade the most. All right. So we're gonna give a live update. So what is happening, guys, is that it's going to be a vast right now, like between now and the next 4 years. Now that Donald Trump is in power, right? This normally influence the market a lot, and you're gonna see a lot of things going on within these for the next 4 years. I can tell you that much. All right. So we're gonna see exactly what's happening in the market for today, especially for gold, and you can go back to can head back over into Sunday live where we were doing an outlook for gold for this week, and trust me, it is playing out as planned. All right. So this let me dive into the charts and go right into the chart. So what I love to do, guys, I love to do a top-down analysis, right? Um from a higher time frame all the way down to where I would take entry. All right. So this is not really um a beginner I would say live or recap. You'd have to have some prior knowledge to the market to understand exactly what I'm doing. But what I'm trying to do, what I'm doing now, I am identifying structure within the market, our higher highs, higher lows, from a high time frame perspective, and then we'll go right down into the lower time frames. All right. So we are identifying our higher highs and our higher lows positions, right? And you know that we take our entries at higher lows positions, right? Um, a lot was explained back in Sunday's live. So for those who don't understand, you can head back over into that. So this is on a higher time frame perspective. So I use my blue lines, and those who understand, you would know that these lines are not just regular lines; they are called psychological lines. Right? These are where the market react. It's a point of interest, right? Normally found at a whole number. So you can see 22,995, 22,95, 2620. These are whole numbers that the market normally reacts to, right? So we can see reactions here, higher high, higher low. All right. So let's go down. So guys, the less you go, the time frame, the less you go, or the more down you go on the time frame, the more noise you're gonna see. So I like to use the line graph to identify structure. I love to use that. It cuts out the noise before I head over to the candlesticks. All right, candlesticks kind of all look jumbled all over the place. So we have our higher low positions right here. So let's identify that right down here, right? So if we were swing traders, right? Well, we are not swing traders. But if we were, we could have take positions all the way down here, and maybe let's say our stop loss would be down here. We'd have like a 1 to 4. Let's call it, yeah, 1 to 4.19 risk to reward, which would be good. And take positions just a little bit above this higher high. So call it 1 to 4. 1 to 4. That'll be a nice position right there. Riding the buy to the upside. That would be good. All right. But we are actually scalpers. So um, we have to dive within the market and find positions inside. All right. So let's go down a bit and see what we can find within today's trade. So mind you guys, we have already traded already. I have a rule. I am up from 4:30, all right, catching the London session into the New York session. Normally market times like after 10, like 10 o'clock, 11, you normally find the market moving choppy, not with much volatility. So right now it is 11:21, 11:22 in just a few seconds, right? So I decided to pull out of the market, right? I came out around about 27.38, around that year price. But as you see, price is still continuing to the upside. So let's continue to mark up, to mark the market up. So this is going to be my higher high position. All right. So we're going to put that at 90. All right. And then we're going to have marking up here. So we can see that right at this, we can see this particular level. I'm going to round this off to about 20. So 27.20. So it's clear that something happens at these positions, at this particular psychological lines. You can see it here. You can see the market reacts to this particular position here. So let's dive down deeper and see what is really going on here. So guys, here it is. So realize that this is a psychological line right here. So my focus for last night heading into this morning, I wanted to see how the market would react to this position here. So what we had a break and a retest of the market, and this is on a 4-hour time frame. And we can go lower too and see the structure here being played out. All right. We can see structure being played out. So a push to the upside, then a retest of the psychological line, then push to the upside. That's what we're seeing. So we're seeing nice structure here. So this was a good trade. So this morning now I took position just right about there, and I came out around 37, around there. My stop loss was way all the way up more, right? So I came out around 27.38. So all this buy position here we were able to catch. So the only reason I came out because at let me show you now. Only reason I came out, the market came to the 27.35. This was like a little region here. And then what we found was something like, right. So we got break and I took positions even in these region here. So this was another entry point. All right. What I'll do, I'll just let the market play out, do what it's doing, play out, and then maybe back for tonight. Tonight into tomorrow, we can get some positions back in, right? Capitalize on what we made today. So this is this was what we were able to catch for today. So guys, if you are able to stay disciplined, risk management, right? Follow your market structure to the T, buy or sell at your psychological levels, right? Let me name this, right? Psychological levels normally found at a whole numbers is a point of rejection, right? This is where market makers enter or exit the market. So these levels are key levels. All right. So as long as you're able to identify these structures, trust me, um, you're on the ball. Trust me. So I have a rule that on Mondays I love to let the market play out itself. I don't really trade on Mondays. I love to let the market, get a day, run off, do what it's doing, and then Tuesday I'll pick up the ball from there. If I see something on Monday, fine, but I love to let the market play out on a Monday. All right. So this was what we were watching on the Monday, and this is what I expected: a form of consolidation. Let me just widen this out a bit so you can see it properly. This was what I was expecting, because here's what: now we had the ceremony for Donald Trump, so the swearing in ceremony. So you realize that the market was not doing much, was just up, down, up, down. I expected that. And then now we had the breaking out. So the only reason I didn't have entries here, this did not fit my time frame. No, I have so many tools here. So this did not fit my time frame. So let me just flag this here. Let's just mark this as the swearing in ceremony for Donald Trump. So a lot was going on with the US. And what you have to do as well, guys, you have to follow up with your fundamentals. You have to understand what is going on in the market. So that's why for me, I focus on gold, because gold, I understand what is going on in gold, the fundamentals that surrounds gold, right? So I try to keep it simple, right? We have other peers that we can look at, but my primary peer is gold. So I know gold, right? So we can flag this here as the whole ceremony yesterday. We got the breaking out that happened around 8 o'clock last night. The starting Tokyo, heading into Tokyo session, right? So I didn't take position. So I woke up now for the London session, and as I tell you before, I am up from like 4:30. So around this time, I was here looking, trying to find position in this region right here. All right. So this is this is this is actually how my job set up. Wake up around the London session time. By right, I should be waking up like at 3, the beginning of London, but love to let London run off a bit or give it a few minutes, and then bam, right here we're able to find some position. Took position to the upside, and then bam, to the upside. All right. But here's the thing, guys. As I said before, if you can analyze from the top, from a top-down perspective, you would understand that from here, remember when we started the video, that we had our higher high point up here. So those who understand, you will definitely understand A, B, C, D. So right now it's like the market is trying to find higher high point, a higher high position. This was our last higher high right here. So we're trying to get higher than 2790, right? We're trying to get higher than 2790. So you would know that if you're scalping, like on a 30 minute, on a 5 minute, right, on a 1 hour, you know that you're looking for buy positions. So pretty much you're looking for a break and retest of a psychological level, like what you see here, push, a break of this level, a pull back to the level, and then another push again. And then you know that right here at the C level or at the C point, that's where we take positions, right? For those who don't understand C or the B or the D, what, right? We can explain more, or if you need one-on-ones, no problem. Um, we can arrange that and teach you everything from basic to advanced. All right. So that's what we're looking for goals. So we're gonna stay put. Also our forex factory, that's like our weather news, right? We have to stay alert to see what is going on for the rest of the week. So I trade GBP pairs as well, JPYs. So I have that on my outlook, US pair. So on Thursday we're gonna have President Trump speaking again. So that might cause the market, you might see some volatility in the market. Thursday, let's see what happens. And I believe Friday we have some news. Yeah, Friday we have news. All right. And then head right all the way over into February. Right. So one step at a time, guys. So yeah, that is it for gold. Remember now, watch the Sunday video to see where we started out and the predictions that we have, and you can see that exactly gold is playing out as we predicted. Definitely as how me and Matthew predict gold to play out. So this is a good start of the campaign. Um, just take our time, continue. Risk management, guys, very important, and definitely, we're gonna make it from there. All right. If we want to run through another pair, what do you think, Matthew? You hearing me,
Yeah.
Matthew?
Uh.
Matthew?
Yeah. I'm hearing you, man. So yeah, man. So we did goal and everything. Goal play out just exactly that way, exactly the way that we predicted it. Um.
Yeah.
And it has a lot more potential.
Yeah.
Has a lot more
Um,
potential for it.
let me just run through. 'Cause a lot of persons trade GJ. Let me just see the analysis that I would have on GJ. So I'm starting from scratch, guys. It's not like I have my thing marked up already. I'm starting from scratch to see the outlook from for GJ, right? So I'm trying to find structure and a perfect time frame. So guys, there's no right time frame to say okay, we're gonna find structure on that time frame. It's just what you're able to if you're able to see it on a monthly, on a 3 month, nothing's wrong with that. All right. You just need to identify the structure of the market. If you can do that properly, that's like 50% of the work already gone. All right. So we're trying to find structure, right? On GG, let's just see what we have. So obviously down here is a big structure, but this is ain't working with that. We just have it there. You can mute your phone, Matthew. You can mute your mic, sorry. Okay, let me see. So what we're seeing on GJ, guys, is GJ. It's still on a. You're seeing new highs being formed. So you can see push, pull back, push, pull back, push, pull back, push. Right. So normally, or what would you would have expected something like this: a pull back to here and then push to the upside, like on this psychological level to get new highs. But let's see exactly. Let's dive down deeper to see what is happening on these time frames. So let's see what we have here. Let us see what's going on here. Let's see on the weekly. It's not that straightforward for GJ. It's almost like it's consolidating almost. So you kind of see that up, that that that. It's not that straightforward, right? And this is on a monthly time frame. So look at it. Look at how each months are being performed. Also, you want to notice your candlestick pattern. For example, this was August last year, right? But this is a bullish pin bar. So this would be showing like signs of bullish momentum, right? So this was like a floor level, right? Floor, roof. So this was like the floor, the roof. So you can see where the market was reacting from this psychological level down here, right? Bam, and then to get to the upside. So you just might see gold. Why am I saying gold? You just might be seeing GJ breaking out of this whole consolidation to the upside. So those who would know psychological level, all of those things, you would know why I actually put a 181.500. All right, let's round this to about, we'll put it to 6 on there. Let's see that there, right? So A, B, C, bam. So this, around this consolidation area right here, you might have a breaking out. So this can be like a little semi-floor where GJ can react to. So you can see where it's reacting here. You can see reaction there, there, right? But overall, guys, it still looks bullish to me. Um, Even though the technicals here is saying sell, it looks bullish to me, right? But we have to wait and to see where it's going to break out to. Also, the fundamentals that surround GBPJPY, I would have to take some further looks on that and get some more outlooks with that. So what I do, guys, is that I narrow down my trading peers. So I group them. So in here, I would look at my goal. So goal is like my primary, as I said. I love to look at the DXY, the US index. This measures like the strength of the US dollars, of the US dollar. So I like to see where the US dollar is at, the strength of it, what's going on. You can see I have a few marks up here. As I say, I go on the line chart, try to find structure. So this would be like my lower low here, lower high, push down, lower low, break that lower former lower low that we had here. Sorry, that lower high that we had here, right here. So market structure wise, you would want to see something like this, bam, to gain strength to the upside. All right, so I'm gonna take out this line. I I got trend line type of vibes. All right. So just for this month, because we have 10 days remaining in the month, we're in the monthly time frame. You can see where there's a bit of a bearish pressure, right? The market pushed up, right? Enough, and let's look at the week that it actually got a big push. Take this ads off. So around January 6th, starting the year, and then in the second week, I think we're now in the third week. So now you're seeing a bit of a pull down or a pullback, right? So the dollar is easing a bit. It's not that, you know, pushing that much compared to way back in September last year, where you have that big push starting all the way from September, right? All of this right here. All that big push, big push, big push, bam, big push. So let's see what happens. And then, guys, what you know that if the dollar eases, normally what you find when the dollar eases, you find commodities can strive, like gold, for example. So that influences gold as well. So we just have to wait, guys. We have to wait. Being that there's a new president and everything, we need to see what um, Donald Trump is going to do, right? What outlooks he have, what policies he's going to put in place. We just have to be patient at this point. Remember, now the year just started, so don't beat up yourself that much, right? If you didn't even make much in January, that's fine. Profit wise, that's fine. You still have 11 more months remaining. So take your time, all right? Take your time. Risk management is key, guys. Can't stress that no can't stress that enough. I've been doing this over 3 years, and for the la for my first 2 years of trading, trust me, one of my biggest mistake has been risk management. So I can tell you that much. You have to work on risk management. All right, very important. Um, Rome wasn't built within a day. You might hear that a lot, but trust me, when it comes down to trading, take your time. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Take your time, right? Um, so yes, guys. So as I was saying, this is my this for my groups. This is my goal. This is the index. I have like three forex pairs that I looked at, that I look at. Yeah, UJ, GJ, CJ, right? Since lately I've been into into the indices. I've been loving NAS, looking into these pairs, US 30. There and then, when I find positions, I'll take them, but I'll leave that for another live. All right, I'll leave that for another live, and we can break down some of these pairs. All right, we can break down some of these pairs. But if you're new and you want to get more information and you want me to, one on one with you, we're gonna try to stay very much consistent with the live, the live breaking downs and the updates within the week. But if you want me to, you know, get into and you want to learn more, no problem. You can reach out to us or leave a comment or say type learn within the comment section. Type learn, and we you know, can get in touch and can teach you more about this. All right, it's not free though. Can't tell you that much, but I'll do my best and help others out there. All right. We have cryptocurrencies, guys. Trust me, this is taking the world by storm. I guess you guys have been hearing crypto all over the internet, and you might not know what it is, right? It's a digital currency, right? It's almost like all of these is almost like stock, like where you'd have the stock market where you buy and hold and right sell. But crypto is one of the new hottest thing right now on the market. And for example, you can look at this. This is a monthly time frame, and you can see XRP USD, right? 2024. This was just a few months ago, just 2 months ago. You can see where the market burst through, like bam, all the way from here, sprint up. So look at it. It was selling like look at it like this. It was selling like for 0.5, let's say $0.5, right? Or $0.50. And now look at it now, all the way up to $3.3 and call it $3.01 or $3.15. Put it that way, right? So just imagine if you had positions all the way from down here, buying and holding this crypto market. Look at that. Bam. Look at the amount of returns that you'll get versus even what you're risking. Like there's not even no drawback in your risk. If you had invested, right, all the way back, let's say around 2020, even 2023, all of these months coming up, just buy and hold. Look at it, burst through. Look at Bitcoin. These are monthly time frames. All right, let me clear the screen for you, and you can look at it. All right, let's just mark it off here. Bam, mark it off here. Look at that. Bam. So just imagine if you had crypto holding, right? When it was around this price, $60 there. That's not $60, but I don't know how they work it out. It says 600 or 60,000. Yeah, 60,000. Just imagine you had it right there. Bam. Right? And you were holding Bitcoin. Look at that. So you see where these markets are striving, right? That's why we're saying it's hot bread right now, right? But you have to learn the fundamentals, learn what drives these things, not just looking at the charts, but you have to dive down and see what exactly pushing these markets, right? And then you can get a return from them. So yes, guys. So we're not gonna stay long on the live. We're gonna come back definitely for sure. Maybe tomorrow, Matthew. But we're gonna stay consistent and we're gonna keep updating as the time go by. But for goal for tonight, um, 'cause we made decent enough profit today, right? With all of this that happened, that took place, right? We're gonna see what we can even do for later. All right. So we might have like let's see, just to gain more momentum for later. You might see the market do something like this: push here, pull back, and then push again. So you might find that for later. So what we can do, we can maybe set an alarm here right? But I know gold is going to be doing some form of buying. Trust me, it's going to. The least it might do, we can't predict, but we can just, within experience, the least you might see it do, just pull back to get some support from a level, from a particular psychological level, bam, and head to the upside. Remember, guys, if you from the top down analysis, remember we're trying to get above, we're trying to create new highs, right? And the new high would be this line right here, right? So anything above 2790, let me go back on the higher time frame, see if I see it. Yep. So anything above 2790, that would be new highs for gold. And based on market structure, we're trying to get new highs at this point, right? Based on how the market looks. So let's see where it goes. Fundamental and what's talking on the news right now. We're expecting gold to actually hit 3,000 mark this year. Let me put a line there so you can see where we're expecting gold to hit. All right, 3,000. So you might just see gold hit coming all the way from down here, right? All the way to 3,000. Bam. So that's going to be a lot of points, a lot of pips, right? So I have to just be patient, guys, and yeah, you'll get it. All right. So Matthew, you can close us out. Matthew's the I would say the technical director right now. Matthew, are you there? Matthew?
Yes, man. So it's like you pretty much cover basically everything for like gold for gold right now.
Yeah.
For gold right now. Gold, yeah, gold is on a big buy, and is a good thing that we did a video before when the week started. So and we analyzed the move, and it played out in the direction that we analyzed it. So fundamentally, as I said, gold is on a buy. If you look on the weekly time frame, same thing, right? So it's at the D point right now. So you just be literally waiting for another breakthrough retest for another position, right? So gold was the pair that went in the prediction that we set it to. But I wanted to look at the forex pairs as well, that we talk about the GJ, the EURJPY, JPB CAD, and NASCAD, because these pairs, they did something very interesting so far throughout the week. And if you check Forex Factory, the news played a big
Mm-hmm.
role. The news played a big role in these markets, especially CPI for the CAD pairs. So even for GJ, like, we know that the overall movement is up to here. This potential D here up here. The technicals is saying strong sells, and maybe one of the reasons why it's saying strong sells is because of the intensity or the volume of the downward trend coming into this area right here. So we know that overall
Okay.
it's still buy, but these bold candles can be still pushing it over to that sell. Like it doesn't, it's not settled as yet to move or change momentum from that selling to that buying momentum. So we see that price come break below this area right here. So potentially we would have like a plummet over from this area right here, right? And if we go down time frames, because the only time I will be looking for buys honestly is if the market come and break above right here, and retest it for it to start pushing up for the buys. But since we're still under this level, still under that level, I'll be looking for sells. And you have to take it in the fact that there could be a lot of selling pressure still left in the market, even though we're at like this golden area right here, where it's like the C point right here. We can still be in that, can still have a lot of selling pressure, you know. So so if we look at it, we'd have a potential like we have a A area right here, then we have a B, then we have a C, then we have a potential D, right? So the same, I just apply the same thing for every situation, the same set of rules I apply for every situation. Where first I would just, this is the AB legs, I would just look for the time frame that's carrying that structure. uh 17 o'clock, right? So can identify this level right here, and I'm not gonna go fully deep breakdown. I'm just gonna like just plotting the charts. Let me just take out these lines and work my way up so you can actually see. And the thing is, you can take buys, but I feel like you taking buys right now, it's more of like a short term type of thing, because like the overall movement is still down until like we break this major level. This is the same major level that we need to break. So go back on the 4 hour, we can see a clear shift of structure, like right here. You have the head shift of structure pushing up, right? So we'd have changed from that A to B leg to now that B to C leg right here, right? And then we have this shift of structure where we change right here from that B to C to that C to D. Would have to take into consideration like this level right here. So it's like now how I look at it is like we're in like this little range right here. So we just sell at resistance, buy at support until price break this level to come right here, because we're still in this little uptrend. Right, we're still in this little uptrend on the 4 hour time frame, which is that B to C leg. So if we see structure is being broken, we'll change direction from that B to C front to that C to D level. But the thing is, if we're let's say like the market actually breaks structure and we have an entry here, like the risk to reward would be, it wouldn't work out because the risk to reward will be negative, right? So I will be looking for entries at this major resistance, and just relying on volume for it to not for it to pass this level and make further push down to down here. So we can even dissect this one big range right here where we have, so we check the trend for the upward movement here, then look for the break of this downward movement, back up again. So we look here, because what I'm doing right now is like I'm just working my way down to that entry criteria, right? Then we see structure is being broken. It broke past this structure point. Can use this tool and you can see very clearly, right? So broke, so now we'll officially be in a downtrend here. If we're going back up, we'd have to break back, change structure, at which we can see right here. It changed structure here. Let's identify this little level here. So what I'm doing, I'm just working my way down, and it's being shown as a wick now. So basically this uptrend is on the 4 hour where we have a higher high, higher low, pushing up, right? So the only way we would have to, we would change. Okay, we have a reconnection. All right. So the only way we would change direction in structure, unless like we this, have this uh head shift of structure pushing down, right? But the thing is, if we're gonna do that, we'd be right at the support area. So we're not gonna literally sell into a support area. So we're literally trying to look for entries in this candle right here, this 9 o'clock 4 hour candle. So how do we look for entries? We have structure pushing up, and we can see it on the 5 minute time frame here. We have defined structure pushing up. Even on the 5 minute here, define structure pushing up. So we'd establish it like this, then look for that shift of structure. So we'll literally be entering right here, right here, putting stops above the last low, and then putting our targets there. Now we'll have a more healthy risk to reward at 1 to 2.6, right? The thing is, when the market if the market actually push from here and pull down and touch this level, this is where we would put our break even, put stops at break even. Why? Because the price would be now at a support level and has the potential of pushing back up, right? Support right here. So that is it for GJ. That's an update for GJ. Alright, that's an update for GJ.
So question, Matthew, because I can't see your screen. How
You
it's
can see the
possible for me to
screen.
see from my end on the Google Meet unless you're going
Oh, you can't see the screen.
or unless I'm going to look at it from the live.
Yeah, from the live. Yeah.
So what you have for GJ, like buy
Well, I have sell for GJ.
further
Bait.
sales to go down.
Yeah, further sales based on like the volume of this downward momentum here. Um, and then if I would look for buys once it break this level, looking to push up. And the technical support it as well. The technical saying strong sells. All
All
right,
right.
so
Which other pair we have? Which other pair?
well, the pair that we analyzed for the pre-market analysis. I just want to give an update on those how it's moving so far. In truth, in fact, I took a trade yesterday, was a NZDCAD trade, and it was a loss. That trade was a loss. Uh, yeah, we're risking 1% per trade. That was a loss, and we just enter it, put it in our journal, right? Put it in our journal. All trades are random, so we just come in the market, enter the edge, and let the outcomes take care of themselves. So in overall, I've taken so far
Oh,
4 trades. 3 are break even, and 1 is a loss. So we just see how it goes. All right.
yeah.
So let's say after a sample size of like 25 trades, I'll look back and see if the edge is profitable based on like the win rate percentage. All right. All right. So this NZD card trade right here, I entered it uh based off this based off this downward trend on the weekly time frame, where we have a lower low, market push creating new lower low and into the lower high. So I was looking for entries into this C area point, right? And look, the thing is, if this exact setup was presented again, like in the future, I would take the same trade. I would take it just the same, because I'm just following the rules. I'm just trading the plan. January the 6th, January the 6th. So I was looking for entry into that C area. And the thing is, when I look back in the Forex factory, uh, the market just just break through that stop loss, and I realized that, whoa, it looked like it was CPI, right? So I established this level right here that needs to be broken for it to change from a A to B, B to C. And but the thing is, I couldn't enter at the break right here because the risk reward wouldn't work out. So I just look for uh look for a shift of structure in this candle right here, right? Uh, and there we have it, right here, right here. We had a nice shift of structure here. Bam, bam, right here. Let me draw it again. All right. So I entered the position right here on this candle, on that candle, and put stops at the last low. All right. Put stops at the last low. Market touch this area of support right here. And what I normally do, just as every time when the market touch here, I would put stops at break even. But it looks like I wasn't even like focusing, because I should have put stops at break even once price touched this level right here, because it wasn't it's now touching support and has a potential of pushing back up to that previous low, previous high. But I wasn't like paying attention. Market go into stop loss and so forth. Look at this volatile candle. So yeah, that's that. The thing is, that's why journaling is so important, because after you enter a trade, you journal it, can look back, do a replay. You need to collect the data that you have. So market break past here, and the market is actually burning back off, so we could actually have a big respect of this zone right here. And we have 3 days left in this candle. So maybe it's just timing, was just an early timing, enter the market early, because this candle this candle is burning back itself down. Look like maybe have a potential of burning back below this area, where we could, if we see an entry opportunity, we enter again, and put maybe a possibility of it going in our favor. uh GBPCAD.
Maybe check your messages, right?
All right, let me check it.
Oh, so I can talk.
right, guys. So initially we said that we look for entries here on Sunday. We look for entries here at this point. Uh, Currently, right now, market didn't come to here. It actually respected a zone above it. Above, I think this is what like the it's respecting a monthly zone, right? So we're trading from that monthly zone. Markets, the candles already start burning off from up here, and all of this is from yesterday or today, Tuesday. So we could actually look for entries in here, right? But the thing is, I feel like if I would enter right here, I would be stopped out at break even just again, because market touched this support area, and once it touches it, automatically I will put it at break even. We see that the market actually gets comes back into entry right here. So it's like I'm protecting the risk technically. Once the market touch here, comes back into entry and pushes down. So that's an update for GBP CAD. Alright, Sunday we had this level, market comes here and break above the level, touching this monthly. Can look for we look for entries in here, but you touch back break even, right? And what it seems to be happening right now is that this big candle is respecting this initial zone that we had from Sunday, right? We have 4 hours left in this candle. Look, we see this candle respecting it, right? If this candle close below it, then we can look for nice sells. Technically it's showing sells as well, so we can look for that. Right, so sometimes it's like you have the analysis, but it's not gonna play out uh exactly, or how fast you want it to play out. It's gonna do its own thing, and then at the end of the day, it still goes in that direction that you analyze it to go in. And we just look at NZDCAD, we look at GJ as well. Let's look at EURJPY, because let's look at it, because we had I think we had a prediction for sales for it. Yeah, we had sales for it right here. Yes, right here, where we have this last support area, market push down, and market comes here, and we said that we would be looking for sales into this area. But as we can see, this candle push above the support. what would what would do if we what would we when if we were looking for cells just the same, would be waiting for this candle to form below here, form as like a fail to break under here to push up. But as we can see, it looks like this candle is rejecting this zone completely, as we can see a big burn off. Right, so right now I'm more interested in GBP CAD, and NZD CAD right now at this moment. Same bias for all of them. So I could put the EURJPY last, and then just has these as like the top three for the continuation of this week. Right. So basically that's just the update that I have for this week. And we looked at US 30 as well. I remember looking at US 30, and we said that we will wait for this break right here to make a potential um, area and we said monitor this level, we can see it starts moving up, right? Let's see if we can, like, if there would take, we see this one candle had this wick coming down, right? We see trend been making. Let's see if we could enter on this wick here. All right, we're looking for that shift of structure on the 5 minutes. Still looking on for that shift of structure right here. Okay, so we established this little level that wasn't retested after it pushes down. Okay, so honestly, it's like I see a push down from here, push down. I would want a retest of this zone to continue pushing up. It's not the cleanest shift of structure. It's not the cleanest, and if I was in that situation, if I was in this situation live, I wouldn't take the trade because I would want it to the candle to actually come down more into my zone right here, into my zone. Or we could, let's say we had the zone here. We have that zone here. I would still want a candle to come down more because once it touch here, we're putting stops at break even, right? And let's say we enter on this candle, and then this candle touch here, put stops at break even. It right here we get stopped out at break even, right? Let's say here, but honestly, me, I would be mindful of this level here, that level. So this is just me in real time thinking right now, or not even thinking, just analyzing where I would actually enter. Because we're on a 1 minute time frame, we can't even go down any further. Alright, because what we could do, let's say there was more of a lower time frame than the 1 minute. Let's say we're on like some seconds time frame. We'll just find the shift of structure from right here, from this push down leg to this pull up leg. Find the shift of structure. Once it touches level, we put stops at break even, and that would be good because we see that the market hasn't come back down, so we'll be still in profit. But since we're on that last time frame, 1 minute, we don't see that clean shift of structure. We can't see anything. We don't know which time frame has this push down here, so I don't know it exactly. So the thing is, sometimes, like majority of the times, you're gonna analyze the direction of these pairs, but it's like that entry criteria doesn't fulfill that plan that you have. So yeah, you could enter right here again, right here. This could be another opportunity to enter on this uptrend here, but we know that once price reach here, would put stops at break even. Once price reach here, so let's see if we could find another entry right there. Let's see. So we have a level established here, right? Check out this. So this is just me analyzing in real time what I would do, establishing my zones. So I would enter here. I would enter here, right here, on this 3 o'clock candle. Put stops at the last low, which is basically down here. right? Once price reach these levels, putting stops at break even, and we can look for at least like a 1 to 3. So right here, 1 to 3. So yeah, right there. But I don't really trade these pairs. I just kind of look at the indices for just practicing. I mostly focus on the forex and gold pair, and forex pairs and gold. Yeah, so that's another opportunity right here. So basically that's it. That's the update for these pairs. Again, for forex is we eliminate one pair, focusing on the remaining three, and gold did exactly as what we analyze it to be. So yeah, it's looking good so far, looking good. I want to do this more often, just getting my thoughts out, what am I thinking, what